Hi, I'm Matt Finch, and this is Uncle Matt's D&D Studio channel, and I want to welcome you to the Swords of Jordoba game, which is an actual play, unscripted game session using the original D&D rules from 1978, and we're using the Swords and Wizardry version of that that's available from Frog God Games. I would take a quick moment to just let you know where to find us, various places. We do this show live on Twitch and on YouTube simultaneously. We do have a Patreon and we have a website, and I'm going to throw that information up on the screen for just a moment before we start.
So let's go ahead and start. So for everybody, in fact, switch my camera over to me just for a moment, and then we will get going. And that'll also help me test the camera switching. That takes me to there. Okay, so my lighting.
Matt's neighborhood.
It's a lighting test. Okay.
Oh, wow. I just got tea up my nose.
You don't hear that every day. All right. So welcome. This is the Swords of Jordoba original D&D group, adventuring through the world of Jordoba. We, if you would please subscribe to the channel, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. And I don't know why they're doing all that stuff in the background, but okay. So, and we also have a Patreon at patreon.com/Uncle Matt, all one word. Where we left the characters last time, they were investigating the lair of what seems like it's a spider god's cult or something like that, with insane humans that were associated with it. And they've done a bunch of exploration. They think they know the location of one large room, and so they're working on that. They've gone around a corridor to the side of that room, and they've come to a point where the corridor makes an L shape and then just ends. And so they've checked that out. They've found a secret door. They've also found a tunnel in the ceiling of that little 10-foot area. And no, this one's not, actually. Remember?
It's all Skeeter's hole.
Skeeter's hole was the other one.
Hey, it ain't my hole yet, but it's going to be.
So we can go ahead. And
I got a ladder. I'm getting up in there.
Switch over.
Get the torch.
All right. So we're looking at Skeeter's Mastiff Milo there at the corner of the little 10-foot area.
Dog's got our back.
The 10-foot area is over along here. And so we're seeing Skeeter's Mastiff Purgatory standing directly underneath the spider hole in the ceiling. Purgatory's not the smartest of the two dogs.
That's why I like him best. Aw, he's so dumb. You're not going to make it back home.
Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a dead boy?
Who's spider food? Who's spider food?
Who's a dead dog walking?
All right. I'm going to set up the ladder.
All right.
But before you climb up the ladder, why don't you use your pointy ears to search that hallway for secret doors, will you? All up and down it?
I will meander around, all kind of agitated and jumpy, and try and find a secret door down here.
You just like hit your head against the wall.
Health radar.
How your secret ears work?
Hey, while I'm looking for,
that's stone.
Well, while I'm looking for secret doors, Shane, can you put the torch on the pole and put it up in the hole to make sure there's not like spider right there waiting to bite me in the face?
We will be burning out the hole.
Put some taco sauce on it.
Hey, before we roll initiative, with our cleric gone, who's got healing potions? 9 hit point magic user wants to know.
Nobody.
We have a very brightly labeled healing potion on Rocky. Our
For emergency use only.
Yeah, one.
Since there's one, I guess.
One.
But neutralize poison, we're pretty good on.
Okay, I've learned I'm learned from watching this live stream. I'm going to watch down the hall the way we came, so we don't.
Yay!
I'm glad somebody
Here.
learned because we sure didn't.
There's Jim already being smarter than me.
Well,
Yep.
actually, Skeeter, you're already sort of pointed in that direction because that's where you've got to search for secret doors is back behind you. So you're sort
Back
of
down
heading
the
in that direction. Yeah.
Exactly.
So one question is, all right, so you've got that long corridor leading down to the south, and you came up and along that corridor. So you're looking back behind you guys. Who was it who said they were checking the rear?
Jim.
Okay.
Jim.
So Jim, in terms of checking the rear,
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary!
Oh,
hi Jennifer.
You guys are
Just
adorable.
smacked him.
oh,
Okay.
I have to play nice with the other kids. That was a mandate.
Was that what you got told?
I got told. I got
That'll be
schooled.
the day.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right, I'm out.
Okay. Well, at least nice is still relative. So
Right.
there's
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
All right. So all right. Let me get over to these miniatures now and let's start moving stuff around. Okay. So here is Purgatory standing under the spider hole, and here is Milo keeping watch to see whether anything is coming from behind.
All right, I'm going to be by Milo.
All right, so Jim, Agile Rabbit backwards is going to be Elijah, goes up next to Milo, and so the two of them are looking off into the darkness to the south. So right now you guys have chosen to position yourself where you're isolated at the end of a dead-end corridor and can be cut off, or would you rather split or would you rather split the party and have your advance guard go up to the other end of the corridor where they can make sure that you guys are not cut off?
Through the 3-foot little hole.
You guys didn't come here. You guys didn't come here through the hole. You came in through a secret door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the little 3-foot hole is a real small.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, the 3-foot door
Sorry, yeah, no, I got it confused with the spider.
with my hole.
Spider holes.
Skeeter hole.
Well,
So looking
Tuvek is
endless-
not like I'm not a strategery person, so
I love that word.
whoever
Let's get
wants
some
to position,
strategery up in here.
whoever thinks we can best position ourselves, Tuvek will defer to their wisdom because he has none of his own.
Well, right now, Tovak better be watching me stick this torch up Skeeter's hole back there.
Oh yeah, I got your back, little buddy. You gotta make sure there are no spiders come down if you stick your
Yeah,
torch up there.
Well, Jim should actually have both dogs with him if he's watching that direction. Because I
But he's
can't
just
do
watching,
anything
so
with
he's
him.
still close.
Well, I know, but we can go from observing to we're in deep shit in real short order.
Yeah, you know what? For extra security, I'm going to have a flask of oil with a rag stuffed in the neck and my flint and steel ready.
Okay.
In
All right.
case
So
something comes
you are hanging in the area that you are in, where you can get cut off, as opposed to handling that problem but splitting the party. You stand in your locations. Okay. All right. So looking back over at the 10-foot corridor, which has the known secret door in its south wall, and the spider tunnel over the top, what do you do?
Well, Skeeter's checking for secret doors, and Jim's watching them. And then I got the pole with the torch on the end. I'm going to kind of clean out the hole a little bit.
All
Get
right.
it up in
It's
there.
a dirty hole.
All right, so fire in the hole. You're sticking the torch up there.
Jiggling it around.
There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's a consenting hole.
Hey, it's just like the golden rod. Pick it up there and rip it back down, you know.
Whoa.
Gotta clear it
Okay.
up before Skeeter gets all up in there.
You do hear.
I like a
some-
clean work surface.
All right. Okay. So moving right along, we're
Whee!
Kids, ask your parents.
yeah.
Or better yet, don't.
Please don't.
Don't. You didn't learn it from us.
Go
John,
ahead
so
and Google
sorry.
that.
John, forget you ever saw this episode. So
So bad.
All right. You hear some noise up above in the hole where Shane is poking the torch on a stick.
Can you describe the
No,
ruckus?
just don't go there. Just, it's a noise.
Whee!
I knew it was coming. All right. This may be the last time you guys ever have to deal with crawl holes. I just, you're doing a good job of trying to make
Never
sure that's
use them
not
in
a
dungeon
challenge.
again.
This might be
Right.
the last time the FCC lets us put this show on. So get it while you can.
Okay, and then are you doing anything in response to the movement that you're hearing up there?
I'm still screeching it as much as possible.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you just
keep bothering it, and I'm ready over here with my sword in case it
Yeah, I'm
comes down.
staying out of the way in case it drops.
okay. The noise after a little bit, the noise stops. What do you do?
Skeeter, your turn.
Did I find any secret doors down here?
You did not.
Damn.
You've gone all the way down to the end of the corridor, searching for secret doors. Not found any. That has taken about 20 minutes thereabouts.
Damn, slowpoke.
Setting up the ladder.
Be advised,
All right, so Skeeter, you come up
Nothing
out
up
of the
there.
darkness.
we think it got a little flame kabobbed, but there was something up there.
All right.
Take the torch with you.
I don't need the torch. What am I
You
going to
might
do with
need
the torch?
to keep things away from you.
That's a point.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I
have-
have torches as well, so I will light a torch
Okay.
Light your-
and draw my short sword,
All right.
and I'm going.
All right.
First this time, like the last time.
No, I don't want to try and carry doggo when I actually have a torch in my hand. As much as it doesn't seem like it, I don't want to kill anyone with friendly fire. Literally.
Like
So
that peephole looking through.
yeah, I'm gonna go. Going up the ladder. Torch first,
And hack and slack.
like
Okay.
the Statue of Liberty.
So you're holding the torch up above your head and starting to climb into the darkness
abyss.
up there.
Yeah, torch first, point of the short sword second,
Okay.
body third.
All right. So the torch goes up there, and so you're looking up as you go, and all of a sudden you see these two sort of glittery glittery yellow eyes looking down at you.
Oh, shit.
And it's a person's face sort of flickering, bottom lit by the torchlight, and he's looking down at you and he says, "The spider god is my favorite spider."
I aim for the middle. Are
The soft
we
middle part?
initiating? Or
You
are we
are
just
well.
going?
You're halfway up a ladder. You
Uh-huh.
got a torch. You got a torch in your hand.
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
I'm aiming for right between the eyes with the short sword.
Okay. So, all right.
I expect to fall at some point.
Okay.
I'm just,
Good.
I'm just,
All right. Just as long
Yeah.
as we have that set. All right.
No, I
Uh,
expect to fall.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm getting ready to catch him.
Rocky
That,
all right.
that
Cat.
would seem it would seem highly unrealistic if I could actually pull this off.
Yeah. Okay. So, go ahead and make your attack, and let's see how that goes.
That would be a 20. Do you
Okay.
want to see it?
No, I believe you.
All right.
All right. So you roll a 20, and then I also need for you to roll D6, and don't get a 1 or a 2.
Oh,
I will get a 5.
All right.
Enjoy that. I kind of wish that was damage.
Roll your damage.
I got a 3 for damage.
Get him, Skeeter.
All right. So everything has worked out perfectly. You got yourself balanced on the thing with the roll of the 50, with the roll of the 5. You stab up, totally, perfect shot, goes right under his neck, and he topples down right on top of you.
I got one.
Incoming.
And so with the dead spider cultist flopped across your shoulders and torso, you fall and you take 3 hit points of damage from that.
Yeah, I expected some of that.
Hey, you almost avoided it.
Worth it.
If you hadn't actually killed the guy, but
Totally worth it.
Okay, so stuck him before he started going on about the blood fruit.
Yeah, I'm not down with the whole blood fruit thing.
now he also, I guess when he falls, he's got a bottle in his hand that sort of cracks open,
Oh,
and a liquid begins seeping out from it into over the stones.
Does that liquid look anything like the spider venom I've been collecting?
No.
Does it look like a potion of healing?
No.
Potion of sleep?
Nope.
We're all too familiar with it. Oh, okay, maybe we should just leave it alone.
I'm going to keep
We also
the
got
dogs
neutralized
away from
poison
it.
just in case.
Okay. The dogs aren't interested in it. In fact,
Okay,
they're sort of definitely not interested in it.
Okay. Set the ladder up. I'm going back in.
Okay. You set the ladder up. It slips a little bit on the oily surface.
Of course it does.
So is it oil or is it a undetermined fluid?
You want to stick your finger in it? See?
I want to, but I'm not going to.
Oh, come on. What happened? I thought you were brave, cocky, all the
It does kind of smell like, yeah, it could be oil.
olive oil.
Ooh, we need
just-
that when we eat
need
Throw
them.
a torch.
It's
Let's
not,
just
it's
throw a
not olive
torch on
oil.
him.
It's more like, set everything on fire oil.
Oh, okay.
Olive oil.
Makes it a lot easier to cook them.
I'm not
Yeah.
the only pyromaniac here.
Well,
So
people poking torches up into the spider hole, the obvious thing to do is come back with some oil and just adventure a flambe.
yeah,
Now we're thinking like this party.
that is an excellent point that I will not heed at all. I'm climbing back up the ladder.
Okay. No problem with doing that. So you are in the tunnel overhead, and it's it's pretty narrow. So you're sort of moving forward on your elbows and pushing with your legs.
Torch in front, I hope.
And the passageway goes. Let's see. It goes west for a little bit.
So, are there any spider webs in these holes?
No.
It's
Not
just the
even
wannabes that use.
traces.
No.
I'm trying to remember where we're trying to get to. Did
we're
James
not-
have our map?
Yeah, we don't care. We're just exploring right
No,
now.
we are literally just exploring spider holes at this point. We don't, as far as I know, we don't have a direction we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only sort of objective has been the flagstones that Skeeter saw from the top when he looked down from the other hole that he went
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
But
So-
it's literally
Exit
just
hole.
it's literally just flagstones that you guys are looking for right now. Particular flagstones.
Yeah. that's
I'm going forth.
Okay. So it begins meandering a little bit to your right as you're going along, and then it meanders a little bit more to your right.
Okay, while I'm meandering,
Mhm.
I am thinking of a spell.
Okay. It starts going straight a little bit, and then it basically stops. Okay. And I'm gonna.
Is this like the other one? Oh, okay.
It's not the same.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay, so here is where Skeeter is not. Now it's just purgatory, looking up at the hole, wondering where Skeeter went. Okay.
I feel like we should have tied a rope around you.
Yeah, we thought about
You'll
that
be
last time, and I
fine.
still didn't do it. I'm not very good at this
It's
being
away.
an adventurer thing.
If we ain't cooking, we ain't thinking.
Where did Matt go? Is he lurking?
I'm lurking.
Oh, shit.
So you're looking. Your corridor has come to an end. What do you do?
Oh,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. In order to be able to de-lurk.
okay. There were no side
No.
passages.
When I say the corridor comes to an end, I mean there's a hole downward into another room.
Okay.
But the passage itself is just a linkage between those two.
Oh, okay. Well, I will look down the hole.
Okay.
I will first listen. Do I hear any obvious movement from down below?
Yeah, scuttling.
Fuck that.
Then there's a sort of a clickety voice
Nope.
that you hear, and
Scuttling backwards.
okay, so
I'm lobster wiggling.
all right, so you're scuttling your way backward, because there's not quite enough room to turn around, and a voice says, "Come hither, human."
Oh.
Sounds friendly.
Does that involve the dice roll, or do I actually have free will?
You have free will. What do you want to do?
Back. I'm out.
I thought I'd check. You might have decided to go up and you don't want to. You want to.
What did it say to me?
Come hither, human.
That sounds a lot like the Spider Queen.
So that's very interesting.
Is there any reason in the world we don't go through that hole with a bunch of flasks of oil and just firebomb the room from above, like they were about to do?
I'm going back.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I'm going back to my people.
Oh, to your people. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going all the way back to my people.
All right.
Can we figure out from our map where that room is that he crawled?
I'm gonna roughly try to describe to Shane where I've made turns and oh well, shit! I just fell right out of the sky. That ain't cool.
Oh, we took the ladder away to keep up.
Oh shit!
My bad.
Well, the ceiling's
It'll be
only 10
fine.
feet high, so not that bad.
It's fine.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're heroically there.
Okay,
While he
so
was gone, we searched the spider guy for anything, just in case.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Spider Guy has a dagger. He has several spider tattoos that are on his face and all the way down his arms. And you find on his upper right arm that he has got the same brand that those spiders had on their carapaces that you fought earlier.
Okay. Are these tats permanent or are they washable?
this is the poster I just got.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Jeez.
From my in-laws. Thank you. Okay, I'll pay attention now. So the spider guy is all tattooed.
Uh-huh.
The same brand as the
And
other
branded.
spiders.
Yeah, he's tattooed in
As
brand.
the spiders were.
Okay, well, now that I'm down
I'm
here,
gonna take the
somebody in the room where I just was overlooking said to come in there human. So they didn't know I'm not a human or couldn't tell the difference.
Or didn't
So-
What they
care.
look like.
It looked like something scary that I didn't look at.
Oh man.
Well, that's
Some-
not very helpful
some-
at all.
Recon.
somebody knew I was sneaking and decided to de-sneak me. So there's some shit going on. I think we're ready to fight now.
Not if we don't have to.
Well, I mean, how do you suggest we get over there?
Can
We
I
all have to go in the
describe
hole?
to Shane where we were on his map and kind of figure a ballpark path to get there on the ground floor?
Nope.
Okay.
We're
I
all
got a
gonna
guess
have
guess
to
from
go in the hole.
listening.
It's like I said. You went first to the west, then it started to veer to your right.
Right. And
Then
to
it
the right some
veered a
more.
little bit more to the right, and then it went forward, and then there was the hole and the person talking to you.
Mhm.
In what general compass direction was that? Because you just described a path that went like this.
Well, he started west,
Yeah.
started heading west, so he was bearing north because he
I got
kept
a ballpark
bearing.
area.
He was bearing west, and then he kept turning right and right and right. So that's pointing him toward the north.
Oh, I hate dyslexia. I can't do it in my head.
Trust me, Jim, I couldn't do it without looking at the map either. I have an east-west problem.
I got it.
Okay, so what general direction on the ground floor can we go that approximates that area?
Well, after we open this secret door, we can find out more.
All right, let's open the door.
Yeah, I mean, you could open the secret door. You could go. I mean, your original spider tunnel also headed north. It's just that you know where it came down, and it's further to the south of here.
I don't really want to travel by spider tunnel.
There were a
Let's show
couple.
them the map.
Well, there was a door too. I mean, back it up just a little bit, Shane. Okay.
I think that's where you are, where the X was.
Okay, let's go through the secret
Oh,
door.
secret door then.
All right.
And then turn
I
north.
like that better than the hole.
Okay, marching order.
Not me.
Oh, I'll go first. Just not into the hole.
Not much of a middle to be in anymore.
don't like small spaces
We
anymore.
don't like the holes.
Okay.
They're dark and spooky in there.
All right. So Tovak's going first.
Yep.
Okay. So Tovak goes up to the secret door, goes through the secret door, and is now looking into this room.
Ouch.
And
Hey, found
right.
him.
Oh, hello.
at the moment
door.
you're looking due west. Okay. And
Don't even
you're-
care.
You're in kind of a little alcove area that you went into from the secret door. And so that's the west view. It's a room with a very high ceiling overhead.
Full of spiders.
And, well, you only see one spider. It's just that it's an awfully big spider. This one's
That's
about
enough.
it's about
Yeah,
8 feet in 8 feet in diameter.
Woo, that's some legs.
You want to look around the corner?
Why? Who cares?
Roll initiative then.
Oh boy, here we go.
Why wouldn't you look around the corner?
Hang on. Okay, we're not rolling initiative. I'm in the wrong edition here. Okay. God damn it. All right. This is what I get for playing two different games on subsequent nights. 12. Okay. Spells and missiles. You've got no spells and missiles.
Yes, we
melee.
We have a spells and
spell.
missiles.
You well, okay, but you can't see anything. You're going to go ahead and
I can see a whole bunch of stuff.
no. Tovak can see that.
Oh,
Aw, I
okay.
can move.
I didn't know that Tovak was the only person seeing this. That's why I said, no, I'm not going to look around this corner.
Yeah, no. This is what you would see if you did look around your corner.
I'm getting the scroll out.
Okay, so all right, but Skeeter. So, did you want to cast a spell?
I do.
What
Can I
spell
see-
do you want to
Can
cast?
I see these creatures?
Nope.
Well, then I can't cast that spell yet.
Okay, Jim.
Are we through the secret passage, all of us?
Tovak has just gone around the corner. That's all.
Okay.
Dude, let's add a little
So
epic
as soon
surprise.
As soon as I can get in the room, I'm going to cast from the scroll.
In the room.
Okay. Well, at the moment, Tovak is blocking the door until he moves. All right. Go through the
It's
melee
not close
phase.
door.
Nobody's
Not
in
until you
melee
get the
phase.
elf drop kick in the back.
Now it's the movement phase. What is Tovak's dexterity?
Oh boy, it is 14.
Okay. Before any of them has done anything, you get a chance to move. What do you do? Charge?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and charge right in there, and
Right on.
Second,
All
she
right.
leaves a gap in the hole I can see through. I want to fire off the scroll.
You can do that. Okay, so Tovak moves forward.
Yep.
Is now
And dies.
going to be in combat with the spider.
I'm gonna save you.
Jim
oh, I'm ready.
comes out.
My new character,
What's
all
what's
rolled
your
and ready.
dexterity, Jim? What's your dexterity?
Oh, that's an excellent question. And I should have had my character sheet ready for that.
Oh, jeez. Skeeter, get your dice.
No, I got my dice, and I know what my dexterity is.
13.
Okay, so you do get a chance to before they do anything, and so this is the view that you're able to get. Various
Oh, great.
wires and cables permitting. Okay, what are we showing? All right, so this is where Tovak has just charged out
Seen that.
from the alpha.
Oh god, this is where I die.
Okay.
Nope.
And
I will not allow it.
so Jim comes out in 13. Who else has dexes higher than 12?
I have 14.
Okay. Are you coming into the room?
Oh yeah,
Okay. There you are. Okay.
I got my bow drawn. I'm ready to do this.
All right. Thibodeau, I know your dex is higher.
I can do all I want to do from the doorway.
Okay. So you don't even need to step in the room?
Well, if all of them are going to go in there, I'm going to be at the doorway. That's about it. I ain't going.
Okay. So here you are at the doorway.
I'm out there saying I can shut it. All I got to do is shut it.
It's a self-closing door. So I mean, at the moment you're holding it open unless you want to let it close.
Oh, I'm holding it open.
Okay. So you're holding that open. All right. Tovak has moved into melee. Then they go. And they're going to move up.
No.
Engage Rekestric.
No.
Engage
Put
Jim.
a fireball when you need
I
it.
don't get my scroll off before they move?
Nope. Because you had to move in order to get into the room where you could see. That was the movement phase.
Okay.
Then they are moving, and then at the top of the round, you would be able to read that scroll, but you're already in melee.
I was
That's
hoping
the problem with
I
this
was
kind of
body
initiative.
blocking. Yeah.
Yeah.
He moves up to there.
It's been a few decades. I'm a little rusty.
Yeah.
He moves up to here.
We're missing some folks on our team.
The cleric.
Purgatory and Milo.
You gonna call him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. So there's Milo. Here's Purgatory. Purgatory jumps forward and gets in between this cultist and Jim.
Or as I call your dogs, Mirror Image 1 and Mirror Image 2.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Tell the dogs they bring me the ball.
That's all that they can get, but they get some more people kind of lined up around here as well. Okay. So it has now
God.
devolved into a melee. Rocky does not go into the room.
Nope.
And
Stay. Don't be leaving this time.
okay, so that was the movement phase. Now, anybody who wants to, I mean, Jim, if you want to switch out that scroll for a weapon now, anybody can switch any gear that they have. Rekestric, if you want to switch out the bow for a hand weapon, you can do that. All right.
Get my sword
Yes,
bow.
I think I do.
And then we go up to the top of the round, spells and missiles. Everybody is in melee. Then we, except for Thibodeau. Thibodeau,
So
you're
we
not
can't cast a spell?
correct. Because they charged up after you entered the room. Thibodeau,
Mm-hmm.
you're actually not in melee. Do you want to use a missile weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I use that time to draw the bow, so I'm basically holding the secret door like with my foot, kind of wedging my feet in there,
Okay.
And then I want to. Now I can't see it from this angle, but trying to see who's got, like, say, the least amount of people on him. Say Rekestric. Oh, wait a minute, I almost got it. That's close, so I can't tell who's who.
What?
That doesn't matter.
All right, I'm gonna shoot two
doing,
at the
doing
guy
my
that's
best
in
here,
front
but I
of
have
Jim.
to. Okay, the guy that's in front of Jim. Yep, you can do that now. You are going to be shooting into melee.
That's okay. I'm gonna shoot between his ears,
Okay, good.
left ear and right ear.
Through the hoop earring on this ear.
This is gonna end so well.
Well, that's 18. That's pretty good.
He usually does. Whenever he says he's aiming at somebody, he manages to get one
It's
of
that
the
little
enemies.
cloth I got.
All right, 18's a hit. Roll again.
All right, roll again to hit. Ooh, 17.
Okay, so you got 2 hits. Roll 2d6 damage.
Right, one between his left ear, one between his right ear. Ooh, 5. And 6. Oh,
Okay, that's going to take him down.
Nice.
good day.
So he falls away dead.
Thank you.
That
Don't move.
now
I might get the scroll off yet.
that is gonna leave Jim out of melee. All right, but now
Watch
we
him save
enter
the day.
the melee phase. So everybody who is in melee is fighting now.
Since they're fighting, I'll be back.
All right, so everybody they are going in 9, 10, 11, 12. They're going with a 12 dexterity.
I have a 14.
So everybody who's got higher than a 12 dexterity should be going before them
Okay.
in melee. Thibodeau, you're not in melee, and so I think next it's Jim. Is it you next, or is it Tovak and Rekestric?
I'm 13, wherever that puts
All
me.
right, it's Tovak and Rekestric. So go in whatever order you guys want to go.
I
I'll let you
am
go first.
fighting. I am fighting sword and dagger. 2 weapons, so I get +1 on my attack.
Fancy.
Yeah.
All right, purple die. Roll as well as you did for me in last night's games.
15. Ooh, I hit armor class 3.
That'll do it. Roll
All
damage.
right. 6.
Let's see. And that takes him down.
Right in the
Nice.
pancreas.
Save it for later. We can cook that up.
Okay. And Tovak?
Tovak wants to take out any guys that are particularly close to our mages.
There is nobody. There's nobody next to them. When they move, anybody could pile in.
Okay. Well, then the closest one that he can hit that is also closest to me. I think it's the guy on the very, far left of him. Left, right of
Yeah.
him.
Okay, so you're going to sort of move to here and block off the spider and
Yeah,
attack
I kind
the
of want
cultist?
to. I want to block them off as much as I can, basically.
You know what scroll I've got, right?
Web.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, web.
Uh,
Nice.
This is relevant just because I don't know that we've determined it yet. But what is the dog's dexterity for initiative purposes?
Oh, that's a good question. We're going to put the dogs at a flat 10.
Okay.
All right,
And
so
might have hit was 15 total.
Gesundheit.
that's a hit. Roll damage.
Huh? Oh, 10 points of damage.
Okay, that
Ouch.
kills him. So that's the next one that was in front. So you've pretty much cleared out that flank.
All right, do
Jim?
your thing, spellcasters.
Jim, it's you. And this is
Oh,
the
I
melee.
like this.
Oh
it's a
boy,
melee
he's got a
phase,
hat
so
on and everything.
You've got nobody in melee.
Web
Uh,
spell.
Nice.
not yet. A bit at the top of the round.
Web
Oh,
spell.
Top of the round, Jim.
Okay.
Not yet. Okay. The
Oh.
spider attacks Tovak. Rolls an 18.
Ouch.
Oh, that might connect. My AC is
it's going to
1.
It's totally
Boo.
connect.
Bow.
3 points of
Ooh.
damage. Make a saving throw versus lethal poison.
Oh, I think
That's
that
an
made
ouchie.
it.
What did you
It's
roll?
a 16.
That'll do it. Okay, so you've got sort of green venom dripping from this scratch in your arm, but you're able to wipe it off
Mix it
real
with your
quickly.
blood.
While
This is a
that's
bad
going
kind of
on.
spider, guys.
And then this guy here is also able to attack you. And oh Jesus, he's going to roll a 20,
Balls.
Ouch.
and he's going to do 7 points of damage.
Oh, we might need that EM potion sooner or later.
This cultist
Oh.
over here is going to attack Purgatory and roll a 17.
Ouch.
All right,
His rolls were
Purgatory-
good last night, too. This is
Purgatory rolls he does 3 points of damage. Purgatory is going to have 1d8 plus 1. So Purgatory's hit points are 7.
Okay.
So Skeeter
did
Purgatory's. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And that, I think, is all of my cultists. That is all of the cultists. Okay.
Who's rocking
so-
out?
Not I.
How many hit points does Milo have? Just so I can write all this down.
8.
42. Damn.
He has
Milo
8?
has 8.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's the movement phase, and all of you guys are faster than they are, except for the
Milo
dog.
and Purgatory get to attack.
That's right. In 10, roll to hit for Purgatory.
Tell the dogs to fetch the ball.
Purgatory gets a 12. I rolled
And
a 12,
that's,
so
miss.
I don't know what that does. Okay.
Yeah, miss. Milo is back behind you,
Okay.
so
He
you
will
can.
be moving up
Yeah. Okay. So in the movement
during that
phase,
phase.
so we hit movement phase, and you tell him to go and attack. You can also sort of point if you want to. So you want to point at the spider or point at the cultists?
Spider.
So Milo in the movement phase will be moving up to there, and I'll do that just so I don't forget. All right, so that's where Milo is. And then, so starting at the top, Thibodeau, you moving anywhere?
Oh, hell no.
Kestrick?
I'm not moving.
Tovak?
Tovak's going to try to maintain kind of the barrier, the body wall between the casters and the bad guys.
You've got a
Dead
very
body wall.
you've got a very good body wall
Okay.
going right now because you've got the dog who's here, Purgatory, and then it goes to you, and then it goes to Milo. So
Perfect.
basically, these 3 guys here are all blocked off from any of them getting to them without.
In that case, I just
away.
stand there menacingly with my shield and try to bait them.
Okay, Jim, what are you gonna move anywhere?
I'm gonna cast a spell when you let me.
I know, but do you want to?
Want to
It's
move
the
back?
end-
as well?
Okay.
That movement.
The question, however, Jim, the question is, do you want to move anywhere?
Is there a cultist about to get in my face?
Nope.
Then I'll stand my ground.
Okay. Then the dogs. Milo makes his move forward. What are the cultists going to do? We're going to have one cultist is going to run around the edge here to where he can try and get past Milo. And that puts all of them. Oh, and this one.
God, they were bunched up so nice for me a round ago.
He's also going to try and move around to get past Milo. Okay, Jim, it's your moment. Spells and missiles, top of the round.
10 by 10 by 20 foot area of web. I'm going to position so it drops on the spider and possibly the guys on either side of him.
Right in front of Tollback.
But not Tovek.
All right, and that's a line. So you can get a line going from this corner across to here. And
If I
then
can get those 3 in the spider, that's ideal, as long as I don't get Tovek. I'll catty corner that 10 by 10 by 20 area.
yeah, you can get this cultist, and the spider. This cultist is gonna these 2 guys are gonna be just sort of outside that line. So I'm drawing.
It's all
I'm
right.
looking at a line like
this. Or you can catch Milo in it and one additional cultist.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay. All right, so it's 2 cultists and the spider.
Somatic component.
Is the material component the hat?
No, it's this.
You
fluid.
don't have the hat. That's a different person.
Jeez.
Wow.
All right. So let's see effect of that on this particular group. Because the cultists can move through spider webs, but can a spider move through a web spell? I don't think so. So we're just going to take a quick look. I'm going to mutter into the microphone while I'm doing that too.
It's
we use
extra
it.
ominous.
It gives it some ambiance.
10 by 20. All right. So they're all seriously hung up in these webs. And the spider's obviously stronger, but it's still not going to get out in a matter of combat rounds. You know, we're talking about like 20 combat rounds. So those 3 cultists and the spider are basically out of action.
And anyone with a torch knows what to do next, right?
Not in this.
Let him out of action.
Okay.
Okay.
That's spells and missiles. Thibodeau, any missiles?
Oh, hell yeah.
I didn't get to cast my spell.
Oh, cast your spell. Sorry.
I'm going to aim for the big spider as my focus and just put people to sleep. Whoever drops.
Okay, that's going to be...
The whole group drops.
All right, let me take out my dead bodies here since we're going to have sleeping people. All right, so spider is the focus. So we got to here. It's Milo, Tovak.
So
and
it very
cultist.
so it very specifically says in the spell it puts enemies to sleep.
No, it puts everyone to sleep.
Well, that would be a detail that would be important.
How would you like to center the spell then?
Yeah, you made them go to sleep last time. Put them all to sleep.
Come join the club. Put your whole party to sleep. It's a good
What you
club.
want to do, Skeeter, is that everyone is out of combat except for these 2 cultists over here. You just nail the 2 of them, and it doesn't even matter if you catch Milo because you can wake Milo right back up.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Okay.
do that.
So they go down. Milo goes down. Now all you've got is the 3 that are struggling in the web right there.
Okay. We can deal with them with missile weapons.
And fire.
Well, if we light them on fire, they could get out.
That's true.
But fire.
Later.
Fire.
And don't give that guy no torch.
Me and Thibodeau can shoot them with arrows and rocks and.
No,
All right.
Thibodeau can't. He's in melee.
Is he?
Yeah.
Am I?
What?
But it's a really crappy melee attack. The spider behind you that's just come through the secret door
Went right between the
Oh.
legs.
just
Surprise.
sort of bumps into you and gets itself jammed in the door mechanism
I'm gonna
and,
look like a
is-
little girl.
and is just stuck there. So you've got little mandibles clacking near you. Now the thing is that this one is another one of the 8-foot diameter really huge
Jesus.
spiders. So you're looking up and up and up, and you're totally doing the Frodo and Shelob thing.
Oh man.
So let's see if we can get a better angle on seeing what's going on here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's your little area there. Thibodeau's a little bit hidden behind Tovak, so but if Tovak moves to the side to see what's going on, and if Jim were to look to the side and see what's going on, if Rekestric were to look to the side to see what's going on, this is This is basically what they would see in terms of Thibodeau and the spider directly behind Thibodeau. All right.
And that spider's too big to get through the secret door.
Well, no, it's not that. It's that it attacked him from behind and rolled a natural 1.
Ooh.
And so the result of that was that he had the door. I mean, the plan was tackle him, bite him, knock him out of the doorway. The result was trip, smash your spider nose on the side of the wall, fall sideways, and jam yourself in the door. See, it is not just y'all that I do this to. So there it is, and that was the melee phase. We go to movement. Anybody choosing to move?
I think I might want to move.
Okay.
Can I basically come into the room now and push the secret door shut?
There is a whole lot of spider in the way of actually shutting it, unfortunately.
So, Sea Skeeter, let me light this web up. You guys go deal with the other spider.
Can
Jim, you have to wait. Top of the round, Jim. Spells. We do it in phases: spells and missiles, then melee, then movement, then switching stuff around. Then we go back to the spells and missiles.
I was just talking.
Now,
Yeah.
can I back away enough to shoot at the clumsy one?
Yeah, absolutely. It'll bite. It'll try and bite you.
Not that I did, but yeah, it seems to be. Well, I'm just waiting for it to show back up.
Okay, so Shane, are you going to move and possibly get bitten, or are you going to stay there and fight it to the death?
I'm moving.
All right. It attacks when you
I'm
move.
watching his damn teeth as much as possible.
It rolls an 18.
Ouch.
Oh.
It does
Oh boy.
4 points of damage and make a saving throw.
Now, hold on. 1, 2.
Matt, is it part way in and part way out of that secret door, or is it all the way in?
Part way in, part way out.
Ooh, 15. Okay.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
save. All right, that is the melee. That is okay. Anybody else moving? No.
I will move to get. Am I close to Milo so I can wake him up?
You're actually in melee range with the spider. That little alcove in there that you enter from the secret door is only 10 by 10.
Okay.
So you're within melee range. So you would also possibly actually no. Now that Thibodeau's tried that, it can't do that twice. So if you want to move
I
over to
will
Milo,
move.
you can do that. Okay, so you're able to move without getting bitten because it's already busy trying to bite Thibodeau as he tries to get away.
Bit me in the
then-
buttocks.
In 14. Tovak, are you moving?
Oh yeah, I guess if those other things are stuck and there's nothing else that's in immediate danger, he's gonna go take out that spider.
Okay,
Spider.
so Tovak is going to advance,
Yeah.
and and Thibodeau, where did you move to?
Probably up more towards the web because I want to turn and shoot the one coming through the secret door.
Okay,
Not
So
too
you're
crazy.
able to
Don't
do
get
that.
crazy with me.
no, you're not close to the web. Okay, let's see. Anybody else moving? Purgatory comes out of there. And the spider's not going to move, so that's movement. Now we go, anybody switch weapons around, and then Jim, it's your spell time.
I'm going to turn around and cast Hold Portal on that secret door and slam it shut.
Okay.
Okay, what that's going to do is the hold portal is going to catch with the... What the hell is going to happen with this one? I love it when
Yeah.
Splat. Hopefully.
Okay, what happens here, I mean, the door is not going to force itself closed with a hold portal.
However,
It pins him. That's good.
Maybe.
it doesn't just pin him. It treats him as part of the door.
And he's held too.
And so it basically magically holds the spider between the door jamb and the door, and he's basically he is the portal that is being held at this point. So it's clacking its mandibles and waving.
Jim has won this episode.
Legs. But Jim's got it completely immobilized there.
He's
Nice.
stuck there for 9 turns.
In the melee phase, however, it is still close enough to Tovak, who's moved up,
Yeah.
to bite unless you want to just jump back, in which case I'll give you a saving throw to jump back out of the way of where it is, because it can't follow up the attack.
Oh, yeah, jumping away sounds pretty cool.
Okay. Make a saving throw.
Don't forget spells and missiles.
Oh, okay. Tovak's up there, but yeah, go ahead.
I don't care.
He doesn't care. He's going to shoot right over my head.
Yep.
No, this time I'm going between the legs because the spider's a little lower than that.
Okay.
I
What'd you roll?
don't move. Oh, I'm going to move it.
Okay, I'm
15?
just going to...
That's
15?
armor class of 4, if anything.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, cool. And a 16. Ooh.
All right.
Good plan. Okay, except for damage. I got a 1 and a 6. Okay, good comeback.
All right. So it's been damaged. All right, now, Tovak, you can jump back.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so you jump back, and now that spider is just as helpless and useless as the other one that is trapped in the magical webs. So at the moment, there is no opposition.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Light him up.
I'm going to arrow the shit out of this spider
Okay.
stuck in the webs.
All right, you guys
Get
are
the one
able
in the
to
door.
use a whole. You're able to use a whole bunch of arrows, and eventually, it results in everything being dead.
That's the good part.
I'll follow on to the cultists in the web.
Oh, I'm including
Okay.
the cultists there. I mean, you're able to get everybody because you took everyone down. So this is the.
We are going to leave one cultist alive. One of
Okay.
the ones that was sleeping.
All right.
Make
So
sure
you
it looks like a high level guy. More
Okay.
fancier than the other.
If he was a high level guy, he wouldn't be asleep.
Okay. Somebody looks more fancier.
Loot the bodies, right?
Oh,
Always.
of course.
We gotta get the spider legs for food. Ooh,
We'll
that's
tie up
And the
the
venom.
surviving cultist.
Okay, but
I'm looking for more scrolls, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, can you pull the venom sacs out of these 2 spiders, Jim?
That's next on my list.
Okay.
Now, the venom sacs on these 2 spiders, Jim, are actually not going to work for your sleep thing because this is not sleep venom.
But they'll work for other
Sure.
things.
They may work for other things, but
Yeah,
just
but I
let-
only have the formula to do the sleep ones.
right.
Well, we can take this. We could sell it to Dr. Omnibus. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure he uses this for something.
Oh yeah.
yeah, warts. That's his wart removal.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's got air quotes around it though. So they're not carrying much on them. They got a couple of gold pieces each.
I wonder how many.
4.
That's not each in.
You bring
What?
in about 16 gold, let's call it.
Woohoo!
What kind
You're not
of
right, 16. You're wrong.
what kind of robes or clothes do the cultists have?
Absolutely shitty ones.
Well, I mean, but are they specific? Are they just shitty robes, or do they have any kind of design or emblem on them?
Like spiders.
Yeah, anything like that?
No, they really don't. I mean, these people are basically madmen. They're living in stuff that they haven't washed, since they were originally, charmed by the spiders.
So these guys are the sparrows from Game of Thrones?
I don't know.
They've been hugging the spiders for too much.
All right.
Hey, what? Even Muriel had some ashtrays. They don't got anything down here?
They had some gold pieces.
Oh, jeez. They can't
Oh,
get their little
16.
own icons or anything?
You're in a big ass room, Shane. You want to go walking around in it?
Sooner or later, yes.
Okay. You're just gonna bitch.
Okay.
You're gonna bitch about the gold that's available in the particular corner of the room.
I said artifacts like ashtray.
Yeah, let's secure
Okay.
the room and explore it.
Yeah, so both
We don't
spiders are
jump behind
dead.
anymore.
All the cultists are down, except for one who's tied up. Can we put him on Rocky?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess we start moving
Well, actually,
forward.
no. There's a problem with that plan.
Uh-oh.
Rocky is separated from you guys by a dead giant spider jammed in a doorway.
Oh,
Well,
next-
I've got a
pull it
hand
out.
axe. We can take
Yeah.
care of that.
Okay, so you're gonna
Easy peasy, dinner easy.
chop away the spider.
Well, we already
Yeah.
got the legs. We already got the legs now.
We could
need
chop
them
the
for
legs
dinner.
off and
We got that.
Everything else is just going to be a mess.
the
Yeah.
little body joint. We can hack that in half.
Okay, so then
Yeah,
you
the thorax.
you pull the door open, and Rocky comes in.
Science nerd.
All right, so you got Rocky now.
Come on,
You're not a druid.
I'd like to know what I eat.
Why?
Okay, so
I don't
Skeeter,
want to know what
you've got Rocky. What do you do?
we'll bring him into the room.
Okay, now that there's nothing holding the door open, it snaps shut.
Okay.
That means Rocky inside or out.
You got Rocky.
Okay.
You got everybody. You didn't leave anybody behind.
All right. Description of the room now.
Okay.
As far as size and everything.
All right.
Pan the camera. Well, I can't see the camera.
lots of chests of gold. The magic potions.
They're like,
All right.
they have, instead of the ashtrays, they have like those really, really crappy like cups that like 5-year-olds make. And they have like number one god and the picture of a spider.
And they sell
No.
it wrong.
Really, really bad clay mugs.
No, I'm actually just
So
staring
bad.
at that horrific fucking spider that's on the wall that Matt has over there.
Okay. So this
Take
wall,
that.
Shane.
Uh-huh.
What is that? Is there a door in that? Yeah. Okay. So there's the door. All right. So that's a 30-foot long wall with a door in the middle of it.
That looks like the...
Have you been on the other side of that door?
Is there a spider hole right above it?
Maybe. Yes.
There is a spider hole 10 feet, about 15 feet north of the door. So almost precisely the place where this point of view is sitting.
And I would think that we
So
missed
actually, let me back it
a
up a
secret
little
door.
So do you recognize the flagstones?
He recognizes the flagstones.
Yay!
Hey, Shane,
I-
show me.
Uh-huh.
You can't show me your map because you're a little blue man or a little white man on a blue background. There's
Oh, it should be
actually.
okay.
All right. No,
You're not.
Well,
we can't see you.
so Zach, my little camera light's on, so... Zach!
I think, Shane, here's
Try turning
Okay.
your camera on and off. Because
I
mine's
did.
done that before.
Oh, you just got told to turn it off and then turn it back on again.
It works. It works
Export
with
101.
cameras on Skype.
That's awesome.
I've had to
I
do
already
the same
did it.
thing.
That's why I got a
couple
little bitty light.
Sucker.
Dang. Well, then
Okay.
it's broke.
Anyway, Shane, I think that there's actually a 10-foot gap because this door, I don't think you have seen this door before.
No, but the door kind of hooks up to
Yes,
the
it does.
northern hall to the tea room.
Yes.
Bam!
It's just that there's a little corridor in between those two, which we'll just say that you
Well, I will
have now figured out by triangulating distances on spider corridors and stuff like that. So yes, this door is either one that's on your map or it is only 10 feet north of the northward facing door that is on your map. Okay. So there's so that's a 30-foot wall looking at the southern wall. Okay. Then from the southeast corner, okay, it goes 10 feet and then there's a 10-foot deep alcove.
And that's where we were at.
Yep, that's where the secret door comes in. Okay. Then there is another 10-foot wall. Okay. And then there is a 10-foot alcove with a well full of treasure in it.
Okay, wait, let's back up. Turn back around. Do me a pivot. Okay.
Okay, so we go corner, alcove, 10 feet more, 10-foot alcove with the well full of treasure, diagonal wall, 10 feet, spider,
Eh,
door, idol, something.
it looks great.
Thank
It's
you.
Yeah, it does.
horrible.
Then you
This
got
is
a.
so much better than Roll20. I feel like I'm in a Gary Anderson puppet show. It's like Marion-
It's fantastic, isn't it?
That's the spider door.
All right.
That does look good in the camera.
Yeah, it does.
It looks so
A bit
good.
more paint, but it would look good.
I mean, it's got a great relief and texture. Just
I'm
Yeah,
just
it just had
concerned about
little
this
more.
huge rupture in the floor. I hope it doesn't give way.
if only they had an architect.
I know.
Now,
And
that
you had-
doorway is actually right across from us, right?
This is obviously not built by dwarves.
The
Spider door.
spider door, it's directly across from the other door in the south.
Okay. So that's on the north wall.
Yeah, this is the north wall now.
Okay, hold on. Okay, that would put it. That was an alcove. All right, that's a big
Yes.
damn wall.
It's kind of in a recessed area that's got 45-degree angles, going northeast and northwest to end in
Okay.
that door. Okay. So you're now looking along the north wall. Okay.
Okay.
Right after this 45-degree wall, we're now looking toward the northwest.
All
Okay.
right, looks like another alcove, right?
Exactly. And it's a mirror image. You've got an
Yeah.
alcove, 10-foot wall, alcove, 10-foot wall,
Back to the door.
southern wall with the door.
Okay.
the spider thing is just a stone relief. It's not a door.
It's not a what?
It's not a door. It's just a.
It is a door.
Oh,
It is both. It is a stone door with a spider relief on it.
I'd feel much better about that if I hadn't blown all my spells already.
Yeah. You and me
There's-
both, brother.
There you are looking at the spider
I
relief door.
actually have one spell left. But it's not going to help any of you people.
That's my get the fuck out of Dodge spell.
Well, it's the only armor that I have.
All right, and there is a Skeeter's hole above the south door,
Yes.
10 foot away from it or so.
Yeah.
Oh
about-
snap!
about 50.
15. I'll go 15. It puts me at about 3.2 feet off.
So, Shane, are you going to check that well?
We're gonna get around there.
Because I think those are called Shane holes.
Why am I got to go down?
I am going to check the opposite alcove for secret doors and the alcove that was directly across from the alcove that actually had a secret door. So,
And I'll do a check for any sort of weird stonework.
Okay.
yeah, check and see why that big crack in the floor is there.
They didn't have a dwarf architect. I think we already covered
Okay.
that.
No, actually, Tovak is able to check that and inform you there actually is no fucking crack in the floor.
Oh, it's my bad.
You're
It's
talking
my bad
about.
elven sight.
Yeah.
There's a crack in my eyeball.
Yeah, something.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Omnibus might be able to diagnose that problem for you.
Oh, yeah. He's not sticking that syringe full of worms and pee in my eyeball.
It was
That's not
leeches.
cool.
It was leeches in an unknown yellow liquid.
It's close.
It's
Because that's better.
But did you lick it?
It's
You
kid
don't-
pee.
You
I'm sure
don't
of it.
know.
Yeah, we might need it for the cookbook.
You got to test everything.
It's sterile.
You don't have to test everything. We have learned that.
It's sterile, and sometimes you like the taste. You don't know.
There you go. You never know.
Somebody's
So,
eaten a lot of garlic lately.
So, Rekestric has moved up and is checking the northernmost of the alcoves, okay, and
Yeah.
does not find any secret doors there. And he begins moving south down like this.
And this is where I get snatched by the giant spiders in the ceiling.
The trapdoor spiders.
Maybe just gently caressed.
Oh, thanks, because I hadn't really counted on that. That's so much worse.
Hadn't remembered about trapdoor spiders.
Oh.
That was that crack in the floor.
First
Okay,
it was holes, now it's cracks. It's always
So Skeeter, facing
Uh-oh.
this direction,
Was
which
never
is
heard from again.
facing toward the north, you spot a secret door.
All right.
oh, it's mirror image with the other one.
Yeah. I will spray paint it and move away quickly.
Okay. All right, hey guys, let's take a break so that I can get up, stretch my legs a little bit. How many people are watching, Zach? Anyone?
Our chat's pretty active.
All right, well, that's awesome. Let me hang on.
Yay! Thank you, everybody.
All right, so we will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes. So that gives all of you guys time to go and grab the piece of pizza that's been sitting out in the kitchen, that you haven't eaten yet. So
I'm gonna reboot.
All right, reboot.
all right.
All right. I'll go get that pizza.
Yeah, I'm happy. We didn't just like fart around and worry about shit. We just dove into a hole and killed people. And honestly, I've never seen Hold Portal actually work that well ever. That was genius.
That was a good one.
Oh, it's my go-to spell at low level.
That was
But
good.
I'm out now.
Yeah, I only have a shield left, so
I say we go back the other way and try to find some more snails.
well, we're gonna check out this well, and then we may just be bailing out since we have no more spell power.
Say hell to the no.
I like how every DM has their signature move. Like in a 10 cast game, every monster has some kind of entangling tongue attack that pins you before it bites, right? And in a Matt Finch game, everything finds its way to you from behind.
Yeah.
You see, Jim Ward, every monster moves blurringly fast.
Wow.
Is it Frank Mincer? Every monster comes with a 45-minute commentary.
Oh, see. I'm not.
Yes. And an anecdote about the way things used to be.
Easy now.
No, that was great. When Frank was a special guest at PaizoCon, I was in one of his games, and me and one other guy, Jason, were the only people who had ever played, first edition or basic or any of the older. We were the only ones who knew how to do anything in his adventure, and he was pushing everybody along. He had his dark druid lightning bolts that were hitting us, trying to move the party forward. And everything. It was like, because people were like, "Why is this happening?" And I'm like, "Because we're dicking around. We need to move it along. Get involved in the adventure, and those will stop happening. I guarantee it." And they did.
A good anchor player will help you co-DM a con game. Like the DCC celebrity game at Gary Con, that's the whole reason I had Michael Curtis as one of the celebrities, was to help me. Him and Jim Scatch's daughter, Haley. They were like virtual co-DMs just to keep everybody on track.
Yeah, that was actually a really fun game, and we almost accomplished the goal. We ran out of time, but we were getting out of this tower. I was getting out of this tower with the item we were supposed to get, and we ran out of time.
Yeah.
Everybody else was dead. I had been invisible and flying, so I got the scepter or whatever it was that we were looking for.
Okay, so we've got everybody but Ala, it looks like, unless Ala's just hiding behind her little.
I'm here so I can shovel
Camera
pizzas in my
hatch.
face.
I shouldn't have said anything about pizza. God, probably got 15 people out there across the internet eating pizza now.
Pizza.
All right, so
Hey, you got some pizza on your head.
all right, so you guys are in the room, and Rekestric has discovered the secret door leading out, and Thibodeau, you were headed over to the well, but keeping a cautious distance from it, as I recall, and can probably safely assume based on your standard operating procedure for dealing with such things. What do you do?
Waiting for Tovak, number one.
All right,
She
so
stopped eating.
Tovak,
Just shake your head. Just shake your head, nod.
Tovak's just chewing on some spider leg, walking
Yeah.
over there. What's up?
Oh, it's been a while since we've roasted anything, and we've killed a lot of things. I worked up an appetite, and if I have to eat raw, I'll just eat it raw. All right, what do you want me to kick down, buddy?
Well, we're gonna take the torch and just make sure there's nothing in the hole. So the torch looks over first before I do.
okay. So you move closer and closer to the scary well.
This is where
Always.
the tongue comes up out of the well, snatches Shane, and then starts to bite him.
All you see is the torch.
Okay, so there is the well, and you're standing there with your torch. Tell me exactly what you do.
Oh, God.
Ah,
Pressure, Shane.
I tell
He-
Tovak to shh.
Pee a little bit down my leg.
it's easy.
Shake
Light
your
it,
leg.
chuck it down the well. Done.
Go down the other side, around to the back of it.
Okay. So you heroically go around to the back of the well.
I didn't say nothing about heroically.
I added that.
Don't be
Poet
ad
has.
libbing.
He's a halfling.
That's a big well.
So you can see his head poking up over the lip of the well from behind.
I almost couldn't shoot you from there.
Yeah, I'm just peeking over the edge. There you go. That's
All
about
you
the-
can all you can see is the top of his little blue hood and a torch.
All right, I'm going to lay the torch on this side where it's sticking over just an inch or two. Run around the other side and then look over.
Okay, so you leave the torch. You run
Hey,
around
Shane,
the other
there's an
side.
attack squirrel behind you.
Don't make me scream because I will.
Did that well just shoot web?
Nope.
Yeah, is that webbing?
Yeah.
No,
What
it's
the hell's
smoke,
in the corner?
smoke coming up from the torch that Thibodeau left there.
Oh, okay.
The rocks
Wow.
keep on fire.
Hey, if I've got the prop right there, I'll go ahead and use it. Okay, so you can now see Thibodeau where he is standing, and you can see the smoke coming up from his torch where he is. Tell me exactly what you do.
Now I'm going to, as quietly as possible, peek over the edge real quick and then jump back.
Okay, it's dark down there because you don't have the torch. It's
Well, but it is over the edge a little bit, remember?
oh, you're putting it over the edge of the. of
Yeah,
the
it's up on the
thing.
well.
Oh, okay,
Just-
all right, okay. So you peek down in, and there are about 100 eyeless skulls looking up at you.
Are they blinking?
Ooh, that went Doctor Who fast.
Well, we could have some bone soup. As long as they're not moving, I'm not screaming yet.
They're not moving.
Okay. I'll ask Rekestric for his torch.
Here's a torch.
Then I'm going to drop that one down inside the well.
Okay.
You just jacked my torch. you people are thieves.
I paid for
You
that
little
one.
piece of shit. Stole my torch. God damn it.
Really? Hey, I like
Whoa,
that.
guys,
That-
you don't fight. Well, come on, well, let's
you
get
need
out of here.
a wooden torch.
Okay. It has landed on the pile of bones now that you can
Yes,
see
angry.
down in there. It's about 10 feet down from the lip of the well, and it's balanced on a rib cage. So now the smoke coming out of the well.
So if I had a spider god that required sacrifices, I would chuck him right down something just like this.
What are the odds there's an artifact in the bottom of that hole buried under hundreds of bones?
We'll never know.
Yeah, I think we're okay just leaving it.
Okay, I'm going to get my torch back.
We're gonna leave that to the 5th edition party, right?
Yeah, well, they're gonna dig through it, and they're very resourceful.
They're gonna watch the video. They're gonna head right here. They're gonna dig down in the skulls, and they're gonna come out with the hand of Vecna or something like that.
3 hours of digging later, they will find it.
If there was something good down there, the DM would be trying to prevent us from going down instead of inviting us.
Yeah, and because he's inviting us, it's probably a trap or full of undead monsters.
Okay, so
This
that
is the
was
same sort of reasoning that led Zach to shoot a catfish on top of a pile of fish.
And that was hilarious.
all right.
Can I
Don't
listen
think
at
I'm seeing
the
the dark
spider?
Skeeter, go get your torch.
Nope.
Yeah, you're the one that said we were pussyfooting around too much. Jump on down there.
I don't think there's anything down there.
I'll hold a rope
His
for
torch.
you if you want.
Yeah, the torch.
I've got another torch. I don't need that one.
What if I drop like 3 gold pieces down there?
Oh,
then,
jeez.
then that well would have cost you 3 gold pieces.
Jim,
we
you
don't
said you
need
were
nothing
going
moving
to go
now,
and
right?
listen at the spider door. Was that what
Can
you
I
said?
listen to the spider door without touching it and possibly triggering a trap? Just listen.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
You and now that you're looking at it, you probably wouldn't because the door is solid stone. And you also see that there is no apparent mechanism for opening it.
There are no hinges, no latches.
Nope.
That's worrisome.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the well.
Back at the ranch. Skeeter, you're not going to visit this hole? You climbed in every other hole.
No, I do have some morals.
I heard that, Alan.
Do you want to check for noise at the other secret door
Yeah, I could do
that
that.
I found?
Man, waste a perfectly good torch. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
I didn't waste it. You stole it and threw it away like a wastrel.
You
Like they
gave it,
grow on trees.
and I
Yeah.
Okay. So you listen at the secret door, Shane, and you do not hear anything.
like that.
All right. So the 2 wizards are essentially out of spells. There are only 4 of us, not the normal 5. Are we going to keep going, or are we going to get the hell out of here?
Oh, you've
Well,
got
I
your
would
bow.
like.
I know.
Everybody-
I'm fine. I only have a mild abrasion as far as wounds.
Man, I
So-
got a bloody flesh wound that's about to kill me.
Oh yeah,
well,
I've got
that's a bummer for you. You should stop throwing people's torches down wells.
Oh, you guys reminded me
Something
that
bad might
We
happen.
got
to you.
damage and no cleric, and we're
my
out.
liver's like hanging out the side, and there's poison on me.
All right, we're out.
All right,
Right.
but before we go, are there any more Skeeter holes in the roof?
No.
Okay, look through every roof. No more Skeeter holes. I want to take a look at the spider door before we go, just in case. Maybe I can hear better than him.
Okay.
See if there's any traps or anything on it. Anything I could see. Latches, maybe.
I didn't check it for traps. I just listened.
Okay. So Thibodeau goes over to the spider door, and
That's
So
a damn
you're-
creepy door.
you're checking around
Yeah.
at the door. And are you going to check it for traps anywhere, or are you just basically taking a second look at it?
Well, first I listen, just in case, right? And then I do want to check it for traps and levers,
wanna-
anything.
You want to put your ear up against the door?
Not yet. Not until I check it for traps. Then we'll do it.
You're going to be listening, and one of those spider arms is going to pull off that door and just start caressing your head.
I get a leg in the ear. Oh my God! Let me get out.
Door just wants a hug.
Yeah. All right, that's sanity loss.
All right. You said you were checking for traps, is what you said?
We'll check for traps first.
Okay.
Right?
All right. You check for traps. You do not find any traps.
Listen to it as best as possible, stone or not.
Okay. You going to put your ear up against it?
Here we go again.
Ear that door.
I'm gonna put my ear on the crack of the door, right on the edge.
Okay. So you listen and you do not hear anything.
And then I'm gonna run away quietly.
All right.
I could tell them I did my part.
So you ever so quietly run away.
Yeah, darn right.
I bet you there's a lever in this room that opens that door.
I was looking for one.
Can I use my stone knowledge to see if there's an obvious like latch or something that they might be missing?
Yeah,
I can answer that.
You see
It's
this
not
thing right
obvious.
here? This thing right here?
Uh-huh.
Push it.
I don't wanna. But...
Well, I'm just saying you're able to see now that you're looking at the spider that that's a great big button.
Ah!
Oh.
Next week, same bad time, same bad channel.
Shane's trying to stop the whole show, not just leave the dungeon, but stop the show.
Zach, cut, Zach, cut.
Ow.
I mean, we've got the pole.
Well, there's two things.
We can use the pole. We're
No.
great at poking doors with poles.
We can go back and rest up and come back with the cleric and maybe even some hirelings, but they'll
Let's
be
take a vote on it.
back in this room. We'll have to clear this room again.
Rocky said we should go.
And Rocky has a lot of arms. He doesn't
Exactly.
count.
Rocky's eating one of the spiders.
Hey, no, we got the legs.
Hey,
I'm okay
hey.
with that.
Okay.
Hey, I'm out of spells. I'm not out of tricks.
All right, we're gonna head on back out.
Yep.
Okay,
We're
what
out.
pathway are you going to take?
We will go the same way through the secret door. If the
Nope.
Oh, no.
spell is done,
How long's it been, Matt?
Once the door finally closed, it's a one-way door.
Oh, so it's not my whole portal. It's really a one-way door.
It's a one-way door.
Skeeter,
So
climb up that pole.
we got the other secret door and a general idea of the area.
There's a double door in this room.
Yeah, to the south.
That too.
Well, why don't we open that and go out that way?
Yeah, just hit that door and turn left. We should be home free. Famous last words.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I expect we're going to have to fight somebody to get out of here. So let's do
everyone's
that.
attention sort of turns now toward the door in the south. Where
Why is there a
there's-
dice there?
There's a D20 waiting for us.
It's a
Oh,
beholder.
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, what the hell? What's that doing? It's lurking.
Fine.
Hey, man, you
Like
have
last night with
created
the
this
clerics.
environment where we are utterly paranoid, Matt. So don't.
Yeah, I know you're in a state of unwilling suspension of disbelief, Skeeter.
Like, this is not okay. I'm triggered.
So there's your cultist there, who's still sitting there and apparently hoping that everyone's going to forget about him.
He was on Rocky.
He's on Rocky.
Oh, he is on Rocky. Okay, so he's sitting there while Rocky eats the spider. He's not liking that much.
We searched.
We can pull
included-
one of
we
his
searched
arms
included
off and
everything,
kind of
right?
put it close to the mouth.
Yes,
Okay.
we checked everybody.
16 gold and some shitty rope.
Yeah, and a dagger. I got the dagger.
Can a person take the spinnerets out of a giant spider like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to also do that because I think Dr. Omnibus would go berserk over something like that.
Okay.
Gonna make a giant spider suit now.
I'm gonna make a giant spider car.
Yeah, it's 8 feet.
If
It's
I
8 feet in diameter, Jim. You could make a Volkswagen Bug out of that.
if I touch it in the right spot, its legs will move.
Off-road
got the
vehicle, right?
legs.
Right up the walls.
But I want another
Oh.
snail for the bathtub. We need another snail.
You
All right, I'm
got
gonna listen
you
to
got
the
an
door and then check
insane
for traps.
tag for
It's
that
got
one.
like 8 bathtubs.
we
Really
only
do.
got 3.
It's a lot.
Yeah, you got 3.
and it's
I
part of
think.
my museum.
8 is like 3.
Okay, so
Set up a
did you say you were
bed
checking
bath
it for? You said you're checking it for traps.
I'm listening first. Checking
Listening
for
first.
traps.
Okay, so you're listening. You don't hear anything. Checking for traps.
30%.
Don't find any
Delicate
traps.
Okay.
Okay.
Dwarf.
All right. Somebody's
Where's
watching
my
our back,
door
right?
Yeah,
Let's try to
I'm
pull it
waiting
open.
for that 20-sided to sneak through the wall and jump us from the right.
Oh, it's a 4.
Ooh, why'd you jump?
Wow,
Make this get rocky again.
Dungeon Quake.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, Tovak's gonna come up to
Why
the
are
door.
the
and once-
walls moving?
Well, you rolled a 4, so it didn't open the door.
Do
Oh, I
need
thought
to
I-
try this?
I thought it was 1 through 4 for dwarves.
Oh, it may be for your strength actually, because
Yeah.
yes. Okay,
I'm
so
beefy.
all right, so you kick the door open.
Well,
All
I
right.
thought you wanted me to open this door. This is how I open doors.
It's a dwarf key.
We're going to teach a little finesse.
Okay, so you've opened the door and you are in a
Hallway going east and west.
hallway going east-west. That's correct.
Oh,
And there is
snap.
there is a door. There is a door directly across from you, 10 feet away.
Okay.
We're leaving, all right.
Peek left, peek right.
Okay. Nothing in the hallway.
How far is the hallway?
It goes 20 feet to the east. It goes 20 feet to the west. And in the south wall of it, okay, there's a door directly across from where you are.
Uh-huh.
And then in the square to the west of that, there's actually a 10-foot alcove.
Does any of this match up with our map, Shane?
A little bit, considering I'm not measuring it with my hairy feet, but yeah, we're pretty close.
It should be matching up directly with your T-shaped corridor.
Close. As far as
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's I got a scratch out here on the map that I didn't notice. There is another 10-foot alcove on the other side of that door, meaning that it's precisely shaping the T shape of the corridor that you thought this was, but it's shaping it from the north.
Okie
So when you open this door that's directly across from you, you should be looking into that T-shaped corridor.
dokie. All right. But the east and west hall's dead end, 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't obviously hear nothing, I'm thinking.
Nope.
Okay. We will listen to the door to the south.
Okay.
Check for traps. Considering we didn't find one on the other side of the wall.
All right. You don't hear anything. And
Traps.
you can't find a D10 when you need one. Here we go. All right. You check for traps.
Delicate tap.
And you don't find any.
Good thing. Dwarf. Try it with
Okay.
finesse this time. Use a handle. Handle.
The handles don't fit my feet, man.
Big monkey foot.
and I rolled a 5, so I just hit it real good, and it does not open.
Dang.
I'll try it.
Oh, orchestra guy, I think I need your help here. It's one of them wooden doors.
Oh, I got a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rikastric steps up, turns the doorknob, and opens the door.
Rocky, stop eating. Stop eating. Come on.
I use these toes.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Thumbs, right?
Yeah.
These toes are for hidden things
Okay.
that aren't doors.
Thought these toes were made for walking.
Not these ones.
Not unless you're really
Whoa.
skilled. Oh, of course Shane would say that. He's a monkey.
Okay. So you have opened. I've forgotten which
Door.
door it is. Oh,
South.
are you in the T
South.
corridor now?
Yeah, south.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're
so
back
now,
in the T door.
All right. Now you're in the T corridor.
Okay. Just in case, was there any spider holes in that U-shaped room?
No,
Basically,
not the one that you just came from.
Okay. And then head
There's
down
not-
the
There's not
T
one in the
cor-
T corridor.
except
But when
for
you go through the door that's directly across from you to the south,
okay.
you now go into that L shape.
The L room. We went from the U room to the T room to the L room.
Yeah. Now that's where the
where the spider hole is, directly to the north of the next door that heads toward the south. You're now in the the area where you fought the bugbear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, are we going to head out, or do we want to stay in our secluded bedroom?
Well, can you put my liver back in? Because it's like peeking out just a little wee bit.
It's just peeking.
I got a 10-foot pole, but that's about it.
I need
Oh,
some
poke it back
study
in.
time, and I think before we come back, we should try and find some cure poisons and heals.
Man, he
And
acts
a
like
cleric.
Yeah,
Man, it took us
and
forever to get a
cleric.
plate. Don't get pushy.
One or the other.
All right.
What do you do?
All right, we'll head on back out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're keeping it going out.
All right,
Wait,
so
wait,
you guys head
why
on
does
south.
that-
Let me do my wandering monster check. No. Okay.
Oh.
You guys make it out safely. You head down to the city, and you have gotten out not with any significant treasure on this one.
Nope.
Hey,
No,
one
but
dagger.
we have a cleric.
But you pretty much know where it is. It's got to be, you can assume it's behind the great big spider door.
I just want more snails.
Well, let's go turn in the cleric to like the Church of Mitra or Muriel, I guess. Whatever is the new fun church in town. They might be interested in maybe give us a reward for this crazy man.
It's possible.
You've
It
already
is a
given
crazy
him,
man.
you've already given him one.
Well, here's another one. Maybe they can convert him.
Yeah.
They only take one. I know who will take this guy. Ogre Bar.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Uh-huh.
On the T room, the door that we came in from is like a secret door, one-way door.
In the tea room?
Yeah, when we came from the U room to the T room,
Mm-hmm.
right? We went
Right,
through
and
a
then
doorway,
there's a
But
door to
on
the
the-
south.
but on the T room there was no door to the north. So was that a secret door?
There was no, there was a door to the north.
That we didn't go through?
You know why you didn't know that it was there? It was behind webs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There was a spider directly in front of the door. It had webs, and so you didn't see the door. Literally. I mean, I had like the camera pointed at the door, but there were those webs in front of it. So
Okay. Okay.
Clever.
Shane,
actually,
you're not allowed
that
to
was
miss-
accidental. I just assumed that you could see the door past the web.
Now say again.
I said, Shane, don't miss a game. You're not allowed. We can get along without a cleric. We need that map.
Or just upload your most recent version of the map, and we'll try to update it as
Y'all
best as
messed
we.
up, man. Put the wrong colors in it and all kinds.
Yeah, it'll probably be awful, and you'll come back to it and like, what happened here?
I
We're
leave
just like,
one
we're-
time.
You just can't do anything besides this game. So sorry.
Is this marinara sauce on this?
Who put
But
this
hey,
on?
here's a recipe for the latest thing we killed.
Add that to our book. Okay.
Okay, so you've got a cultist.
Well, if the church doesn't want him, I think we definitely should sell him to the ogre bar. We know where we can sell people.
Yeah, I'm not so crazy about that idea.
Why?
When did you become the cleric all of a sudden?
Yeah, really. We didn't eat them.
How does neutral make me the moral center of this party?
Because you said something.
That's
Because I'm in this party. and I have corrupted the others. They think this is okay.
Hey, we don't wear bugbear. We don't know about you. You're kind of whack.
Yeah,
I gotta go see.
We ate the
his
burritos. We don't wear the burritos.
bar
Come
and
on,
get
y'all.
my suit.
Oh, did you not get it back yet?
No.
Okay. No, the church will take the cultist. I was just saying that you've already given them one already. So
All right, we need to go back to that virus doctor, whatever the hell he is.
in the Grim Quarter.
I'm going right by there. Do you want to come with me?
Sure. We need to sell the spider poison, right?
Right.
And the spinnerets and crap like that, maybe.
Yeah, we can go to Dr. Omnibus.
Kovac, cook up the
Yeah?
spider legs. Be back.
Okay, fine.
Add a little sauce.
Or I'm working on a spider leg stew that I think is gonna be really delicious when you guys get back.
And don't forget to add the salt, and everything. Get it right.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Dr. Jim, do you want to hang out with me and Shane in the Grim Quarter?
I was thinking more of going back to my room at the inn and making some sleep potions from these venom sacks and boning up on my spells.
That's probably a smarter thing to do.
Now look, don't put that in the spider stew. Okay?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to my room and make
we
some
are
poison.
not mixing ingredients. Spider stew
What
is
the book
spider
said.
leg.
Yeah. Little salt.
Yeah, it's like, I am totally, morally not down with you guys selling that guy. I'm going to go over here and make a biological weapon.
That makes perfect sense to me.
At least it's just a sleep potion and not anything
Yeah, but
much
just
more
have a lot-
nefarious.
Just how you use it.
You didn't take the lethal poison and make lethal poison venom.
Because he doesn't know
No,
how.
me and Shane have that.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't put it past
Use
you
it.
guys.
Hey, we just got to use it. All
Okay,
fair
so
enough.
you guys head over to Dr. Omnibus in the Grim Quarter. He will give you 100 gold pieces for the spinnerets.
Woo.
He will give you 300 gold for the venom.
Wow.
It's fine with me. I don't give
Thank you very much, Doc.
a crap. Is he still going to stick people?
Anytime. Either of you wounded?
I'm good.
Not as far as you know.
You're not gonna let him
Although
get you.
I am tempted.
Do
I
Do
am
it.
very tempted.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Does anybody else hear those voices? Because
What
I can
voices?
hear them.
Did I
Give
just
in
go
to your
shit?
hate.
Whatever his name is.
This is what you get for leaving me behind. I'm just gonna. Yeah.
You wanted to
Speak of
stay
the
behind
voices.
and cook.
Well, somebody's got to make the spider stew.
Oh man.
It just happens to be the crazy everything omnivorous dwarf. Then yeah.
Oh, okay. The other thing, one thing has changed since the last time that you were here, Skeeter, is that the fishmonger across the street from Dr. Omnibus's shop has had the front wall apparently exploded outward.
Wow.
We need that bump. I mean,
So-
There might be some blood in the street too.
Hey, yeah, while you guys are down there, see if there's anybody hiring detectives to go solve a halfling homicide.
All right. Yeah. We'll look at 8. Doc, what happened out front?
Oh, some people broke out of the hidden temple that was underground under Tapeworm Alley, hooked around the corner, ran over a serial killer.
oh, jeez.
Wow.
We did our part.
So there's an underground temple over there?
Yeah.
Because we just came from an underground temple. This place is just filthy with underground temples.
Yeah. Divine Vengeance. Everyone was like, wow, they did Divine Vengeance on a whole city? And
Apparently it was justified.
Now we know.
So what temple is over there?
it's a temple of Thalasscoptis, the sea god.
Sounds ominous. But
No,
I bet
they're-
he's got
they're pretty-
got great art.
I'm not into
Yeah.
seafood too much.
No, they're pretty
You
upset
shut your
right
mouth.
now.
You are too. You're talking about eating a snail. It
I'm
was
talking
a
about
snail octopus.
eating food. I don't see food.
This
That
is,
was terrible.
this
Shane.
is
She got it.
great.
Okay, so the two of you guys are talking back and forth in front of Dr. Omnibus, and he's like, no, it looks like things are shaping up for some fairly serious religious problems in the city, because the priests of Thalasscoptis blame specifically they blame the priestesses of the Dawn Goddess, but also the Church of Mitra for the attack, and so yeah, there could be some real friction going on
Dang.
there. You probably want to keep away from the Chapel of St. Muriel for a few days, because there might be some stuff that goes down.
But wait a minute, we could collect some more body part artifacts.
Oh,
we live there.
we are so going back home waiting for this.
Poor
Oh yeah.
Tovax just making Stu totally oblivious of all of this.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to go to Iswar.
Oh, he says, okay, by the way, do you want to buy a grenade?
More than you can even imagine.
Okay.
How much is it?
50 gold.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Deal. That's a
Goblin made, probably about 50% chance to work right.
Oh,
Does he got any more?
deal. Skier
Yeah.
likes that better.
yeah, totally. Do you have any more?
No, it's the only one I have.
Well, tell him we'll take a standing collection if you got them.
Yeah, if you get any more, I will purchase them from you.
Okay. I will.
No
I'll see
questions
what I can do.
asked.
I never expect questions to be asked. That's
Okay. Okay, we gotta go to Iswar and get my suit.
okay. So you go down
Right
to
up the
Iswar.
street.
The suit is gorgeous. It's the nicest piece of work that you think you've ever seen. So, when you're wearing it, you look like one of those Roman standard bearer guys who have the wolf, only this is about twice the size, and he's got all of the teeth left in. So you've got like bugbear teeth up like this, and you've got bugbear teeth down like this
Dang.
on your helmet.
It's like I'm hiding in a bugbear.
Yeah. So, well, except that then it turns more into a cloak toward the back. So it's just got dangling, arms going down the front.
I could not be any more happy.
Man, that's pretty kick. I might have to give me a cobalt one.
Just some cobalt short pants, like jorts.
Like hot pants.
Oh, yeah.
Squeeze right in there.
Cobalt capri.
Gotta get my short shorts.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
thanks for the visual.
Oh,
yeah.
just threw up a
You
little
just
bit.
like a Borat swimsuit.
I can put the arms over and tie it.
Whoa,
I can be like
whoa.
and stuff like that,
Bree arc.
Rearc. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so we get the suit. How's Iswar doing? I mean, still batshit crazy.
Still batshit crazy.
All right. What would you like to make a suit out of? Since you did such a good job with this.
A mammoth.
That would be would that be an entire line of suits?
Nope. One big mammoth suit.
One
like,
giant
like a suit for the
for
carry
the giant.
I don't know. I don't know who could wear it, but I'd love to make a mammoth suit.
Hey, it's a Rocky cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's for Rocky. It's his battle
for
armor.
Yeah. Okay. I will put that on my list of things to acquire.
Excellent.
I can smell the spider from here. We got to go eat.
Yeah, polymorph others 4th level. I'm not going to have that for a while.
Oh boy.
When you get polymorph self.
I'm not going to turn myself into a mammoth so he can have a suit.
Jim, you're blurred. I think your camera has got the blur setting.
Yeah. It's picking up like the Star-Lord mask behind you a lot more than it's picking up you.
Oh, wow.
I think he just did it to ignore us. So he won't see the facial
Just to
features.
let you know.
I'm not one of these guys.
Oh, it's your
Here we are.
glasses. The glare off of the glasses is doing
Okay.
it. Huh.
All right. So you guys are able to head back and have spider stew. Was there anything?
We will also alert anyone who is in this building that some shit might be going down soon.
Oh, they've
Next
already
door.
been warned by the Church of Mitra. In fact, there are a couple of Mitran clerics out front keeping an eye on things.
How tall is this building?
The Chapel of St. Muriel,
Yeah.
it's 2 stories, so
we had to
say
climb
about
out the
20
window.
feet.
Okay. I'm going to start making a little elf nest on the
Okay.
roof.
All right.
Did he
Oh,
say
wow.
roof?
Oh.
Well,
An
we
elf
can cover
nest.
all of that stuff next time around. I mean, I'm assuming that you're going to go back and get the spider. So,
XPs would be nice.
yeah, XP. You've got
2 sessions worth.
2 giant
Yeah.
Is it 2 sessions worth? Okay.
Yeah. We didn't
Well,
get last
this time around, you've got the 2 giant spiders. We're gonna call that.
time. All the cult people.
Uh-huh.
The ingenious use of a horde portal.
We're gonna call everybody.
Did you just say whore portal?
If
Because
only.
if we didn't,
Whatever. It's all the
I don't know that
Everybody-
spell, sorry.
Everybody gets 600 for this adventure, and then the last time was the
2 spiders.
was the bugbear one, right?
Yeah.
You fought the
Yeah.
bugbear and those cultists. So you get 500 for that one. So you've got, and that's each.
wow.
Sweet.
That's
Third.
We devoured up the gold pieces.
Y'all didn't get very many on this one, right?
We got the 16, but then we got the spinneret
16.
and the poison gold.
Right. Okay. So that's worth experience too.
That's 104 each.
Nice.
Write it down. Get your own damn plates. Don't use mine.
Oh, so close.
Oh no, you didn't make it.
Well, but I'm dual classed.
I don't even know what level the rest of you are.
Tovak's got to
I
be
just
level
jumped in.
I got to do the math real quick, but I might be pretty close.
I'm second.
I'm probably 4th. I was pretty close.
But I'm real close on the fighter though.
Oh, my charts.
All right. How did the spider legs rate? We need to put it on that thing.
You're going to give those about a 6. Spider legs just aren't that great.
Little brittle.
Yeah.
Maybe not in soup. Maybe if we deep fry them, I think that might just make them a little
Oh.
bit like.
Ooh.
Skewers.
Yeah.
Well,
No, not skewers. There's not enough meat in them.
Spider leg
No,
kebabs.
you've only. Well, yeah, no, you've got plenty of meat because if you brought back one of the 8-foot giant spiders, you've got a lot to work with.
What do you mean one? I got both. We had 8 large, 8 small.
Bullshit. How are you? On your back? You carried it?
Rocky.
Oh, Rocky.
Yeah, he carried one. It's the size of.
I just want the legs. Who cares
It's
about
the
the
size
bodies?
of a Volkswagen Bug.
I just
just
want the
want the
legs.
Those
Okay.
are those are
Which-
light. There's not a lot of meat on them.
Which really, if I saw a spider the size of a Volkswagen Bug,
I would have been
I'm
there.
retired. I'm done. Fuck this. Forget it. Giant poisonous spiders are not happening.
So no Australia for you.
No, I have many issues with Australia, including the clouds of flying spiders, the fact that the air just wants to kill you, and everything there is poisonous, angry, and the biggest, most hostile version of it. But they have the reef.
For the
All
time
right, back
being.
now. Let's get back to the real business, right?
All right.
Y'all, our cookbook. We got the buffalo sauce that rates an 8. We
Yeah.
got the bugbear burritos and the snail sushi that rated 7s, and the bone soup and the spider legs that rated 6. So,
We're getting
No,
worse.
the squid sushi was an 8.
the snail sushi.
Snail
snail
sushi. Well,
sushi
it's a
is
squid-like thing.
It's a squid, man.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's all.
calamari
Yeah.
in its
I'm
own
like-
wrapper.
122 experience from leveling,
Oh.
Oh, we forgot
even
to-
with my strength bonus. No, it's
Uh,
not so close.
We'll have to go back to the cleric generator room.
Yep.
Next adventure, y'all, I would say let's go map out the stable room and just make sure it's cleaned out before we push too far forward.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want more snails. No, I'm just saying.
well, there's always the second level of the dungeon too.
I would like to get there, but
soon as
Shane
we
won't
get
let us
off the
go.
I got to
And
map
now,
the first
and
level.
now we got to deal with this fish attack.
So wait. We've got a big spider door with a giant button, and we're not going to go press it right away.
No, hell no.
We need to go push that button.
Y'all, we got to remember.
Okay, we're gonna
Halfling
leave
SOP.
Shane behind, and we're gonna take both gyms.
Okay. Well,
And
for that,
We're gonna
for that, you have
trade
to wait.
Shane for a gym.
you got to wait for next week then to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna take a couple of days of downtime because I would like to not be wounded. How's your liver there, Tovac?
We poked it back in with a 10-foot pole, so it's in there, but
It's actually in
peeks
your
out every
body.
now and then.
Okay.
Oh, we
All
could
right.
use it for spider legs.
Dying.
No. Nope, that belongs to me.
All right. So, hey, Zach.
Me.
Zach, can you hear me?
Did you quit?
Big sack in the
Okay.
sky.
All right. So what we're going to do, Zach, is let's leave everybody recording, but let's go ahead and take us off the air. So let's say goodbye to all the people, and then we can do the sort of post-game debrief. So thank you for watching, everyone who's watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
We'll cook
Bye,
something next
everyone.
week.
Yeah, we'll cook up something new.
Goodbye,
and delicious.
everybody. Okay, you got us?